Alexandra Trusova joined the team of Svetlana Sokolovskaya in the fall of 2022. And now there will be a new balance of power in Krustelny, since everything will be different in the Tutberidze team than it seemed even after the test skates at Megasport. After Anya Shkrbakova was injured and is now recovering, being in the rank of the host of the new season of the Ice Age show, the question arose, what's next? Potentially, the federation has not yet given the distribution to the stages of the Russian Grand Prix, so it's not worth dumping Sherbakov with a score. Valieva still has a hanging issue with the doping case. But Kamila has already restored her quadruple jumps, she is getting in shape, and now it is Kami who is officially number 1 in the Tutberidze team. The collapse of the Valiev-Sherbakov-Trusov troika had an impact on the overall distribution of forces in Krustelny. Surprisingly, two yesterday's juniors Sofia Akateva and Adalia Petrosian could potentially become the new leaders of Tutberidze team. Akateva never got a chance to take any significant titles in junior international tournaments. Now Sonia will skate at the senior level in the coming season. Adalia Petrosian, on the other hand, broke into the main team last season due to bright quads. Plus, before the season, the young skater made an impression and received a blessing from Tatyana Tarasova. So Adalia can conquer new heights in the new season. Maya Kromek and Daria Yuzacheva in the Olympic season could fight for a place in the top 3 of the national championship. However, Yuzacheva was injured, and Kromek could not master the championship of Russia 2022. Now, in the post-Olympic season, which we will have in the format of the internal season, Maya and Dasha will be able to prove themselves again. But first of all, it is worth making an allowance for the fact that Yuzacheva and Kromek are after injuries. Therefore, the results may not be important. Alina Zagitova and Evgenia Medvedeva, two top divas. They have been listed in Krustelny for a long time, but they were not seen at the competitions. For the most part, Alina and Zhenya are part of the Tutberidze team show rentals. Plus, for example, the same Zagitova talked a lot with Kamila before the 2022 Olympics. So Zagitova and Medvedeva will remain in their roles, they will flicker in Krustelny, but not as figure skaters. Valeria Lukasova became one of the youngest quadruple jumpers in the history of Russian figure skating. A student of Oksana Bulicheva performed a quadruple Salchow in training. Now Lukasova has to perform an element at the competitions in order to officially enter the club of quads attempts at training. Lukasova's success is quite natural. Her coach is Oksana Bulicheva. Since 2020, the specialist has been heading the Bulicheva team figure skating school based on the Vidny Business Complex. And from 2003 to 2022 she worked at Samba 70, Krustelny department. It was Bulicheva who was the first coach of the Olympic champion Anna Shkrbakova. Anna came to me at the age of 3, following her older sister. At first she practiced in the gym, then we quietly let her out on the ice. She began to try the simplest elements. This girl has always been a hard worker. Small and fragile, while on the ice she always tried to show the elements like an adult figure skater who can do everything. She definitely had to catch up with the older girls. And not just to catch up, but to overtake. She went to this goal from childhood, Oksana Mikhailovna said about her star student. Bulicheva also worked with Elena Koncheva, Daria Yuzacheva, and Sofia Akateva. The coaching staff also includes former figure skaters Vladislav Bulichev and Daria Panenkova, who once trained under the guidance of Eteri Tutberidze and Sergei Dudakov. Therefore, given the modern development of figure skating, quads and Valeria Lukasova's arsenal were a matter of time. But the surprising thing is that the performers of quadruple jumps are getting younger and younger every year. World champion Evgenia Medvedeva noted that she is still skating, but has not competed for a long time. The figure skater has not competed in official competitions since the 2019-20 season. Two-time world champion in figure skating Evgenia Medvedeva took part in the show Loud Question, where the athlete was also asked about her career. "I'm still skating," Medvedeva said. When asked if she was not already retired, the skater replied, "Well, So, with one foot, you know. I don't compete. Medvedeva is a two-time silver medalist of the 2018 Olympics, a two-time world, European and Russian champion. In recent years, she mainly rides in shows and participates in various television projects. For example, the 22-year-old figure skater takes part in the Ice Age for the second year in a row, where she again skates in tandem with the TikToker Danu Milikin. Anya Shkrbakova and Sasha Trusova registered on Chinese social networks almost simultaneously, shortly before the 2022 Games. Kamila Valieva communicates with Chinese fans through support groups and fan accounts. She does not have any personal pages there yet. Moreover, the audience of subscribers of Russian figure skaters is growing rapidly. For example, after a story on Chinese TV that Trusova opened an account in a TikTok place, 650,000 people signed up for her overnight. Anna Shkirbakova's June stream was watched by 170,000 subscribers at the same time, and 200 million users saw her post about passing the exam. It is impossible to imagine this on the Russian internet. Anna Shkirbaikova is the undisputed leader in the race for a Chinese subscriber. She has 2 golden buttons at once, meaning 1 million followers, in Weibo and in Bilibili, and 2.5 million people have subscribed to Anya in a local TikTok, Douyin. Trusova is nearby. She also crossed the line of 1 million subscribers on Weibo and Douyin, only behind Bilibili. Anna Shkirbaikova this year became the face of the Chinese automobile brand Omoda. Before her, none of the Russian figure skaters had ever advertised a car. Young age and low recognition among the traditionally male automotive audience usually interfered. In addition, Anna Shkirbaikova entered the NFT market, and immediately became the flagship for the Chinese sports industry. All 20,000 NFTs from her collection were sold in a few days. $240,000 were collected, breaking the record for the speed and the amount of NFT sales in China for one athlete. The collection consisted of 5 photographs of Anna at significant moments in her career, from a children's performance in a Pink Panther costume to winning the Olympics. For each photo, she recorded a short video where she told what these programs mean to her.